Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wabarakatuh. All of you dear students, hope you are enjoy learning Python, and in today's class I'll show you how to use conditions in Python. Definitely in our daily life also we come across with so many situations where we have to decide which option we have to select and which option is better. So all those things you will get to know in this today's class, and definitely you understand easily if you concentrate. And guys, from the beginning I'm telling you, just practice it, and only the practice makes man perfect. That is the best solution for anything. And let me just start my today's presentation. Of course it is in not I'm not using here a Python or programming part anything. Just let me first show you the presentation so that you can first understand the concepts, and then I'll just proceed with the programming part afterwards. Why I have selected this one is for the reason is it's easy to understand when you have anything in a presentation format. You can just play as many time as possible and you can understand. And I have included some animations and all for the sake of your interest and anything. See, sometimes the pictures can speak 1,000 words, so that's the main idea behind it, and you can understand this concept. So have a look at my first slide. That's what, and I have just introduced some narration also. So definitely here you can just listen carefully and enjoy doing Python. So this is my first slide, and just start presenting this one. Okay, now this one. Let me play this one. Good morning viewers. This presentation is about how we can take decisions in Python. In Python we have if, else, if and else. Like others applications will have only if else statement, but here in Python you have one more if statement. When we have multiple choices, I mean if you have more number of choices, then that time we will use elif. Otherwise, if and else statement is sufficient to decide to take any decision. Okay, hope you will understand how if else statement will function in the Python. Thank you for watching. Okay guys, so this is the second one, how you decide the conditions here. See, sometime what happen, you have to decide. So first thing is here I am representing everything in a simple form, and it's like a flowchart presentation. See, first it will check the condition. See here, your condition is tested first. If it is true, it will go into the body of the program. That means whatever the conditions you have defined in the program, it will take in a sequence and then execute one by one. That's it. And if the condition is false, what will happen? It will definitely exit out of the loop. So that is so simple. I hope you understand, and I'll proceed with the second clip. Okay, what is the second clip here? See, you have here I told you in the beginning itself, you have another condition here. Usually you have if and else statement, but in Python you have elif also. So that's what I'm just comparing here. The first one is here, see, a flowchart for this one, if else simple, and the second one is if, elif and else. Okay, so what will happen here it will first check the condition here, and then if it is true, it will go into the body of if statement. Otherwise false means it will come out of this condition. It will go to the body of else and execute, and it will proceed with the subsequent commands or instruction. But whereas here in the flowchart of if and else, see here it will check the condition once again one more time here. See, first condition, if it is true, it's simple, it will go into the loop directly. See, otherwise if the condition false in the beginning itself, again it will check the else if condition. If it is true, again it will go in the body of the program, or otherwise if it is false, then else part it will go. I hope you understand with the help of this flowchart. And next one, you see, this is all about the um, explanation, a text part. If I don't feel to read it for you, I just left it for few seconds or few minutes, just you can read it according to your convenience. Okay, no problem. But one thing I'd like to clarify in this is the nested if statements. What will happen, you have a condition inside one more condition, that's what is called nested. So sometime in our real life also, we have so many problems, and every problem has definitely a solution, but what will happen, you have to solve in a sequential manner, actually simple and easy to understand if you resolve your conditions in a proper way. So here nested means a condition which is inside another condition. That's the meaning of nested, guys. Okay, nested statement, I hope you understand, and it's easy when I show you some practicals and my next session, then it's so clear for you. And now I'm proceeding with the another one. It's a loop, actually. What is a loop in Python? Sometime what happen, you need to repeat the statements, guys. That is very very important. So in our daily life also, we do the same thing and again. So what will happen if you are doing manually, maybe we come across with some mistakes and all, but here what will happen is if you are using programming language and proper loops and all, the system will execute each and everything so properly in a nice and beautiful way. See here, we are using a sequence, especially loop, when we are using list, tuples and strings inside to iterate to the sequence of traversal. What does it mean? It means that suppose you store some numbers, right, in a list. List is nothing, we use a kind of array that we use the numbers, right? So now you want to read all those numbers, so you definitely required a loop here. So what will happen here, see how you proceed by checking loop for each sequence. You will check the condition. If you reach to the end last statement, then you will come out of the loop. Otherwise, if you need to repeat same thing again, it will go in the loop, and again it will execute, and again it will check. I hope you understand what is mean by looping. Loop means doing something again and again is called loop. That means the sequence of instructions what you define in the program, you are executing it again until some condition is satisfied. Okay, this one is for while loop. The previous one is, guys, that one is for loop, and here is a while loop. While loop is used to iterate, means repeating over the block of code. Whatever the code you have, it will be if it is true, what will happen, your statements will be executed. See, it will test the expression. What will happen here is, if your expression is true, then it will go inside the body of the program, I mean whatever the statements you define, and then execute. And once it's the condition is false, what will happen, it will come out of the loop and exit from the loop, you can say. Okay, thank you, and hope you understand this while loop, and let me proceed with another slide. Okay, guys, apart from that, in looping, sometime what happen, whenever the condition is in between also, it may possible in the first instant itself, your condition is satisfied, and you need to break, you want to go out of the program. For example, you have a choice in your mind that you want to go to watch a movie, and you decide that whatever the picture, first one, if it is the best one, what will happen, you will never look for the another picture, or you never go to another your choice. So like that, you stop yourself that's the break, and still sometime what happen, the continue, what will happen, you will get confused, and your friends insist you, no, 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 I have seen this movie, and they just want to go for another option. You can go like that, you can continue, you go for another options, and in that way the break and continue will work, guys. Okay, thank you, and hope you understand this, what is how we use break and continue. Definitely, for sure, I'll just show all those things. This concept will be clear in my next session, that will be used programming in Python, and just wait for one more day, then I will just definitely, I'll just load that programs so that it will be clear to you by using this break and continue, all those things. Thank you so much. And this is guys, for the flowchart for the break, how it will happen. See, if the expression in the loop is tested, if it is true, it will go and break. What does it mean? That you don't want to continue, you just want to go out of from that loop itself in the beginning when you enter into the loop. See here, if it is yes, exit of the loop. If no, if you don't want, if you want to continue, then the remaining body of the loop, and again it will just test for the condition, and if it is false, what will happen, it will exit out of the loop. So that means in a two-way you are checking here the break statement. Okay, and now guys, this is very very important. Sometimes we make mistakes while using loops. Definitely that time what is required, you need to by force you have to terminate your program, so you have to be very careful. But some situations, like you need to run the program again and again and again and again, like 24/7, like that. In that concept you use the infinite loop. So infinite loop is it's a condition which when it becomes false, you have to have a condition that the possibility that it resolves for the false value. If it is otherwise, it will go into an infinite loop, guys. So that's keep in your mind. And mostly we use when we are using at the server side, the clients and programming, where the servers need to be run continuously, right, so that the users can access the data and whatever it may be. So in that case, we have to keep the system in an infinite loop. So hope you understand this one, the concept of infinite loop. Definitely it will be clear, as I told you that I will for sure I will explain you in my next session, definitely. And as usual, guys, my last clip, I just want to display that one so that you will make a note of my these things. Definitely just let me this is nothing but just the last clip here is it's like for thanks, actually it's nothing, just for thank you. It's with some music and all like that. But definitely, guys, what I suggest you is to use that. I already in my previous clips you have seen my email address, that is MOH.
I hope, dear viewers, you like my presentation. If you have any doubt,
Thank you so much for
you can
watching.
just clarify with me. Thank you for watching.
And have a wonderful weekend, guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for watching your time, and I hope you understand these concepts of loops in Python. Thank you.